Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 8, Lesson 3. We're going to be writing fractions in simplest form. So a fraction is written in simplest form when the greatest common factor of a number and the denominator is 1. The simplest form of a fraction is one of its many equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are the fractions that name the same number. Example 1. Angie has a vertical jump height of 12 inches. And Holly has a vertical jump height of 12 inches. So Angie's vertical jump is 12 out of 22. Angie's vertical jump is 12 of 22 of the vertical jump of Holly. Write the fraction in simplest form. So that's a ratio, which you guys will be doing next year. List the factors and circle the greatest common factors. Oh, what do you know? They used the easy method of the factors of 12 and 22. No trees in sight. This is so easy. Look, 1 times 12, they wrote that down. 2 times 6, and then 3 times 4. Wow, easy. 22 is 1 times 22, and 2 times 11. Easy, 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 easy. Like, you can just Google that. It's so easy. But moving on. So circle the greatest common factors. So I noticed 1 and 2. Okay, so 2 is the greatest common factor. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That was ridiculously easy. I can't think of an easier method for greatest common factor. Alright, so it says divide both the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. This results in an equivalent fraction. So we're going to do, the greatest common factor is 2. So I'm going to do 12 divided by 2 and then 22 divided by 2. That's going to be 6 and that's going to be 11. The greatest common factor of 6 and 11, well, the only common factor they have is 1. So once their greatest common factor is 1, that means our fraction is equivalent in that means our fraction is in simplest form. So Angie's vertical jump is 6 of 11. So if I shade 12 of these, that's not a shade. If I shade 12 of these, and then I shade 11 of these, it's the same thing. Another way to check the equivalent is by dividing. So I'm going to divide 12 divided by 22. And that is 54 hundredths with the bar notation. Now I'm going to do 6 divided by 11. Same exact thing. Equivalent. Example 2. Write 18 and 30 in simplest form. So divide the numerator and denominator by the same common factor. Continue dividing until the fraction is in simplest form. So this is a different method. This is just keep dividing by small numbers until you cannot divide anymore. So 18 and 30 are both even numbers, so I know I can just divide both of them by 2. So if I do 18 divided by 2, that's going to give me 9. And 30 divided by 2 is going to give me 15. So now I have 9 divided by 9 over 15. I know I can divide them both by 3 because that's a common factor. So because 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Since 3 and 5 have no common factors other than 1, stop dividing. So 18 out of 30 written in simplest form is 3/5. Another way, if we did do the greatest common factor, the greatest common factor of 18 and 30 is 6. So if I divide them both by 6, I get 18 divided by 6 is 3. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So you get 3/5. Go ahead and try the guided practice. Alright, so write fraction in simplest form. If it's already in simplest form, write simplified. So 4 over 6, I know those are both even, so they both can divide by 2. So now I have 2/3. So in simplest form, 4 over 6 equals 2 over 3. 2 over 12, same thing. I know they both have common factors of 2, so I divide them. And by 2, top and bottom, so I get 1/6. So go ahead and start the homework. Thank you for watching. Bye.